I'm logged into the Microsoft 365 Admin Center, and what I'd like to do is to purchase a license for Intune and then assign a device to it. And then from there, I can assign a policy to that device. So first, I need to purchase services. So on the left-hand side under Billing, expand that and click on Purchase Services. I'm going to do in search, I'm going to type in Intune. And I have a choice between Microsoft Intune and Microsoft Intune device. The difference between these two is the Intune device is used for devices such as kiosks or other dedicated devices such as phone room devices, Internet of Things devices, single-use devices. They don't really require user-based security. In our case, we do want to do user-based security, so we're going to click on the Microsoft Intune at $6 a month. And I'm going to buy one of these subscriptions, and I'll choose to check out. And I'm going to place the order. Next, I can go back to Admin Home, and I can assign this license to this user. Next, I'm going to click on Users and Active Users, and I'm going to select my Admin 1 account, and I'm going to click on Licenses, and we see my Intune license is there ready to be selected. I'm also going to choose an Office 365 developer license I have here as well, and I'll click Save Changes. You don't need to use the E3 license for Office 365. You can use any standard license that you'd like, but I went ahead and had that since I had extra ones. I'm going to go into my Intune website, which is located on Azure. And right now it shows that I don't have any devices. So I want to add in a new device with my new user. Now I'm logged into the Windows 10 computer. I'm going to go to the Start button, go to the Settings option. And from here, I'm going to click on Accounts. Now I'm going to go to Access, Work, or School. Now instead of clicking Connect, I'm going to go over to the right-hand side and choose Enroll Only in Device Management. And I'll put in my email address for Admin 1. Now I'm going to put in the MDM server URL. So I need to go back into my portal and copy that URL. And that only happens if you're joined to a different Active Directory domain than the one that you're trying to connect to using the Azure Intune. So for instance, I'm in the techpub.internal, which is not an Azure AD domain. And I'm trying to connect it to a Microsoft Azure Intune, which is part of an Azure AD domain. Otherwise, it won't prompt you for that. So here's my discovery URL. I'm just going to copy this information and paste it into that location. There's the paste, and click Next. Now it's trying to connect to the service, so I'll enter my password. And now I'll click Sign On. It's now registering the device and setting it up. So you can see here, I'm still a member of the TechPub AD domain, but I've also joined for device management the techpub.us domain. If this device was already a member of the techpub.us domain, or if I wanted to switch it to that, then I wouldn't have to use two different logins. Microsoft is moving away from the Intune website. They also have Intune at Azure, and they're moving away from that as well, as you see on August 1st, 2020. So they've moved it to a third site, and that is endpoint.microsoft.com. And we can see that my client has now shown up in endpoint.microsoft.com. And I'm sure it would show up in the Intune Azure as well.